What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of Crestoria video. Today, I wanted to make this video for a little bit, but with everything going on, I was kind of backed up on videos. But I want to explain, in my opinion, this isn't factual or anything, so if you disagree, that's totally fine, why I feel like it's not as beneficial to feed in a Memoria right when you pull an SSR. Because I've seen people, you know, immediately when they pull a unit, they feed in the SSR for that first awakening. And then I've seen some people complain about how, oh, well, now I don't have a Memoria that's good for that character. So let's just go over everything here. So as you can, well, actually, let's go to party lineup. So I always will keep one copy of a Memoria for a character, even if I'm not going to be using it. So, like, for example, for Lloyd, I don't actually need to use this Memoria right now because even though this is good here for the 30% damage to dual blades Mystic Art, so anyone who has this equipped does 30% more damage during their Mystic Art, which is great, which is why I'm kind of questioning why people feed it in immediately. Like, yes, if you feed it in, you get like 1,000 more HP, you'll get like another 100 or 200 attack and defense, but 200 attack does not equate to 30% damage extra to your Mystic Art. So you're not going to be getting that initial increase of damage. Now, obviously, it depends on the Memoria itself, but if you feed it in and then you just, let's say you're going to equip Roses, look at all that power you lose. I don't have a fully limited... Now, obviously, you can't really compare because you would probably have to get Roses up to 50 for an accurate comparison. And plus, I've adorned Lloyd's thing a little bit. So without the adornments, he's probably at like 400 attack, 400 defense, or still probably around 500 defense, and then like 3,000 HP. But, which is just a little bit higher, but overall, it's still an increase. So I don't, you know... It really, I guess it makes it about even, but you're trading off 30% extra damage for your Mystic Art for something like 50% resistance to poison, or what else do we have that's Earth? Or 40%. Long story short, the SR Memorias, while they can give an average stat stick, what they actually give you in return is not like super useful. I mean, even the event raid here is a attack booster, which is nice, and obviously would be pretty decent at level 90, which I have this one right here. It gets 15% attack when it's max limit broken, but I still feel like overall it's not as useful as just having the Memoria for the character itself, because all these characters, they have the things that are good specific to them. Well, not this one here, like Vicious, you can just put on anybody. It really wouldn't matter that much. You know, just take any dark unit and you get that 12% HP. It doesn't even have to be dark. You can put it on anybody, actually. Starting over limit gauge, the higher with Kronos's Crystal. Milla gives 24% reduction to enemy break gauge. So, like, these SSR Memorias have abilities that are far superior to all these SRs that I'm seeing people have equipped currently at the time. Now, like I said, you know, like for the free-to-play raid one that you can farm up in the current event, you know, that's pretty decent. But the thing that I was wrong about, you know, in the beginning, you know, because it doesn't really tell you, like, right off the bat, I always assumed, you know, when it says, I didn't see the max here. It's very hard to see the max in the middle of the thing, but you only get this skill when you have max dupes in there. And I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, how did you not know that? I didn't. So unless you are just one dupe away, like, the only excuse I could maybe see, let's say you were me and you had this Lloyd at 4 limit breaks, and the only one you had left was this one, and you were planning on, like, for me, for example, I'm going to be using this Farah Memoria anyway, because that's a much bigger boost, and I haven't even adorned to this one yet. So that's obviously way more useful to me. If I was one dupe away, then yes, I probably would feed in that last Lloyd instead of just hoping for that last copy. But for your first limit break, it's really just not even that useful, because then you're just being forced to use a weaker Memoria. I mean, even right now, I could feed it in and probably still be fine, but My substone area is not as nice as I would like it to be, so for right now, I would much rather just put Lloyd in there, and you can see the overall increase of everything for my entire team is definitely going to be helped right there. So overall, I just feel like it's much more useful. Unless you're at that final limit break, don't feed in your SSR Memorias. And I'd love to hear people's, not really to start an argument, but I'm just to, you know, gain more knowledge. I'd love to hear people's counterpoints to this down below, if anyone has any. Because I just can't think of any benefit to where a minor stat boost of like 1,000 HP and like 150 attack and defense is better than having one of these equipped. But, yeah, I think that's more or less it, you know, just, I feel like, especially with all the adornments that you can put into these characters, Memorias, like, for example, I have his attack maxed out so he can get 210, I assume it's the same for defense, you could probably get 210, I don't know how much HP can go up to, because I don't have, any way, I don't have the gold to refine, right, or, actually, no, it's, over here. I don't think I have it. Yeah, I don't have... You mainly get these from guild point summons, so you kind of have to rely on gaining points through that. So it is a very grindy process. I'm sure at some point there's going to be missions to where we can get these. And some event shops, like I think even the... by the way, I should remember to lock this up again so I don't accidentally sell it. But I think even in the current event shop for the Raid and Farah event... I think there's a few you can grab from the event shop itself. Let's actually take a look. I think if you scroll down... Yeah, there are. So there's 25 of each type that you can get in here of these. Which obviously, you know, they only cost 20 each. So what is that? 20 times 10, 200, 400. So you need like 400 wait, no, that's wrong. So yeah, you need like 500, if you can get like 500, you can exchange for all of it pretty much, I think. Unless my math is just totally wrong. Yeah, I can get 18 right there. So yeah, you need like 500 for each thing. So, overall, I think just, in my opinion, it's just better off that you save your SSR Memoria until you are at that last copy. If you're at that last copy and you have a reliable Memoria like this Farah one is actually pretty good for Earth units. That would be the only excuse I could see to feed in that Memoria. Otherwise, it's just, it's it's just quick satisfaction for that minor stat boost, and then you're losing the purpose of the ability itself. So, you know, other than that, I don't know what else to really say. You know, if people have already fed their stuff in, you know, it is what it is at that point. But I would say in the future, like, if you're someone who, like, if you fed in your dupe too early and you feel bad about it, because you'll definitely pull dupes for these characters as time goes on, because this is going to be one of those games where every unit that comes in, besides maybe summer units, we'll have to see what happens with this Vague and Kanono, if they get added to the general pool, or if they are just going to be seasonal, because there's nothing about this banner that says limited time. So as of right now, we should just assume that they're going to be put in the general pool when the next banner comes. Maybe not right when the next banner comes around, but within a couple banners, they should be in the general pool. But all the characters you're starting out with, you should at least have some of these max limit broken, I would assume, by like the 1 year anniversary. So there's no rush to get that minor stat boost. You know, the abilities that some of these Memorias can give are far more useful than a minor stat boost. So that's pretty much all I want to say on that. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down below. Would you rather just have that minor limit break boost and lose the ability that you're getting with it? Let's just actually look one more time, because I'm actually, just to kind of get an idea, you know, what everything does. I haven't even looked at everybody yet. Like, for example, I haven't leveled up this Kanono yet, so what does she give? She gives crit damage plus 75% to longsword allies, so that's, you know, pretty good. That's a huge damage boost rather than just giving yourself a minor stat boost with that. And what's Jude? Oh, let's look at Raid, because I pulled Raid last night, actually. I did another multi. Overlimit gauge of fire allies increased by 40 at the start of battle. And then Jude should be down here. So, did I level Jude's at all? Oh, he's right next to Konono. And Jude's is 30% damage to martial arts type allies and mystic arts. So, yeah, I definitely think that just having these SSR Memorias is more useful, just overall, than just getting that minor stat boost. But that's my piece on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.